Today's video, we have the HASLAB G.I. Joe Skystriker XP-14F. Check it out.
Skystriker will teach him some manners.
Alright guys, happy weekend. As you can see, we have the new HASLAB G.I. Joe Skystriker XP-14F from HASLAB. So, this box is freaking huge, and I can't wait to dig into it. We're not going to waste any time and go ahead and just pop this open and get through the pieces. And yeah, it's going to take a bit, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Trusty Dusty Kniff. So, definitely a large box. I don't think it's as big as, say, Galactus or the Sentinel, but it's a big boy. I've been hearing some people complain that they got some defective carded figures, and I hope I don't, but you never know. Apparently, Hasbro is replacing them with a 3 to 4 week window, so we'll see. So, I got that part open, and inside of this box is another box. So I'll try to get you guys all the angles so you can see everything. And carefully try to pull this out. So, box one, empty. Now, here you have it. You got the code right here. Please open from this side. So, Trusty Dusty Kniff once again. And third side. So, peek inside. And it. We have this. I did see some folks post this. So it has handles to where you're going to pull out this top part. Let's put that aside for a moment. Here is your Skystriker. A lot of stuff. It's got the nice retro look. Very, very cool. The top shot showing the wings, the landing gear, the parachutes, and the missiles. Side. Other side. Underneath. And the back. You can see the two figures those come with, the seat with the parachutes, and the Skystriker. Very cool. Now, along with that, you have decals. So here's the Cobra decals, which I really want to put on there, but I'm not sure. You have some more modern decals. Crap. Classic decals. This might be the winner right here. I think I'm going to use these. You have your instructions. 2 sides. Blueprints with 2 sides. And a bunch of decals. So you can really customize it the way you'd like, which is really cool. I like the Tomcat stickers. I don't know. It's going to be questionable what I'm going to do with these. So, alright. We'll go with box 1 first. As you can see, it's got its own type of runway looking art. And we'll go over this stuff one by one. Looks like everything is individually bagged, which is good, along with some tape. And here is a bunch of major accessories everybody was looking forward to. Blast effects. Here's the rear engine, I guess, flames that shoot out. Here are some more blast effects. Here we have some, pretty sure, missile blast effects. Got these two. And these two for larger missiles. Alright, here you have a nice little ladder. Not quite sure yet, we'll get to it. Alright, periscope of some type. And a bunch of missile holders. Here's the top piece of the cart, very similar to the one that came with the flag. And a few more smaller blast effects. This is the smallest. And then you have a medium. And then large and extra large. Bag number 2. Let's pull this out. And here are your missiles. For these. For these. And the good news is the decals are already applied. So that's good. For these, all traditional style missiles and modern. Okay, these are new. So these ones did not come with any of the original Skystrikers. From, you know, the classic real American hero 80s all the way up until 50th anniversary, they were not included. And then you have the bomb. So that's cool. This bag. Alright, bag 3. These are the Skystriker parts. You have both wings. Cool. And we have some side fins. And retro gray tail fin. Cool. Bag number 4. You have canopy windshield. It's more darker. It has a darker tone. That looks good. You have the newer modern style black tail fins. Excellent. That way you can switch them up. You don't have to have the same one at all times. And then you have both pilot seats with parachutes. Parachutes are intact. So before we move on, we'll go ahead and pop one of these puppies open and show you the parachute. So there's that. Open this up to give you a shot. Not made out of plastic anymore, now it's made out of a fabric. And you have the eagle with Skystriker. Fold that back up some. And stick it back in the seat. Pretty easy to fold back up, not much to it. Clamp it back together, stuff it back up in there, and you have your seat. And as you can see, it has the peg for the backs of the O-ring figures. Next up, we have the stand. So this is cool. You have spots for more missiles. This has a articulated revolving top, so you can point the Skystriker any which way you'd like. And you have the fuel cart. That's neat. It's got a little pump with a tube, and you can roll that back up if you like. It's on wheels. Here you have the dragging system, which can obviously hold more missiles on the top here. And it's got a tow hitch. Nice wheels. Tow hitch will go right into the bottom of that. So neat. Get that stuff out of the way. I'll move on to the next part and we'll get out the figures. So once again, like the last box, you have more runway. So I'm assuming you can use this as a diorama, like flipped upside down. We'll go over each figure. I'll show you the card backs. Take out the inserts. We'll start with these 3. First up is Cobra Ground Crew. Nice card, unpunched. See, he comes with a pair of flares and a mortar. So, Cobra Ground Crew, codename Ramp Rat. Here's the file card and a shot of the other figures. That's cool. At least they handle these with care. Next up is Cobra Trooper. Also a nice card. Comes with a traditional rifle. A little more upgraded, I guess. also unpunched, and shot its file card. There we go. The one I was looking for the most, the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander. There you have it. Beautiful card. See the Mickey Mouse sigil on his chest. And get a shot of his file card. Alright, so there is Cobra the enemy. Now, we'll move on to the Joes. So, you'll get one extra Joe in this set. It would have been nice to get a couple more, but unfortunately it didn't meet the backings that it needed. That's alright. And here we have Radar Intercept Officer, codename Failsafe. New figure. You see, he comes with a helmet and a pistol. Wish they were modern, but that's me. Get you a shot of his file card. Very nice card as well. Next up is Ripcord Halo Jumper Night Force. So this is also a new addition to all the O-rings. They never made a Night Force Ripcord. Also a very, very nice card. Shot at his file card. Alright, here we have fighter pilot codename Brad Ace Armbuster. Very traditional, stuck to the classic look. Need to have a card now, not just a red back, you know, mailer baggie or pulling them out of a box. Shot his file card. Very nice card. I like how they're unpunched too. That's definitely a collector worthy piece. And here we have counterintelligence codename Scarlett in pilot flight gear. This card is almost good. It has a little wrinkling right here, if you can see it. But overall it's neat. A new take on a retro O-ring figure. They did not make a pilot Scarlett. They did for the modern 25th figures, but not for the classics. She has her little face shield top helmet and crossbow. And here's a shot of her file card. And all the new artwork as well. It's really nice to have. It's good stuff. So yeah, that's going to do it for part 1. We'll be back with part 2 after these messages.
Fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra Nation! Get the G.I. Joe Skystriker! Ace the Airborne, let's get those turkeys! We're gonna get Cobra this time! Our combat jets are on the way! Hey, check my missiles! They're A-OK! Great, I'm going down for a closer look! Way to go, Joe!
G.I. Joe Skystriker comes with Ace and 2 parachutes. Other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
Alright everybody, welcome back. So during that little break, I went ahead and made a decision on what stickers I'm going to use. I'm definitely going to go with the classic style. And as for the rest of it, I'm not going to use Northrop Grumman. I'm going to go ahead and just make an original classic style Skystriker. A few more things to go over though. Went ahead and loaded some missiles up onto a little cart here. And I'll show you something else with it. Get these out of here. You can detach the missiles, put them aside, and then you have this piece which can go on in its place, like so. That's cool. And comes back off fairly easy. Just clip, unplug, and you can throw your missiles back on. Alright, gonna go ahead and pop open the Skystriker. So, I still have Trusted Dusty Kniff. This one hurts. I should have got a couple of these, but... Ooh. That open. Flip the box around. This flaps out. That out of the way. So here's the contents of the box. Just the main chassis of the Skystriker and the engines. Pop these out. There's one. They look nice. They look really nice. I mean, for a HASLAB, you know, it's good to get a lot of attention to detail. Cool stuff. Alright, now we have these little twisty ties. Alright. Ties are undone. Should be able to pull out the chassis. Some more looks at that in a moment. Get rid of some junk. Okay. So, here you have it. Some decals are already applied, which is very nice. So, the canopy right here, there is a second one. So, I'm not quite sure why, but it's always good to have two, just in case. And if you can see inside the window, right here, it does have some decals put on for a small screen and other mess. So we'll try a seat. That one's in. And that one's in. Like so. Now, I don't have any O-ring figures at the moment loose, but I do have a couple modern figures, so I brought out two styles. I brought out the 50th anniversary Ace, and I brought out a Cobra Viper for the more slender, slimmer fit, to see if they'll actually fit. These seats have the pegs in them, and I don't want to cut them off because I don't want to ruin any value, but we'll slide a Viper in to check him out. And unfortunately he's too long. If that peg wasn't there, he may fit, but with the peg, no, he's not going to fit. Try him in the front. His arms stick out a bit, but he's up in there pretty good. If the seat will go down, that'll be nice. And no. So that's the thinner Modern Joe, and that's about as good as you're going to get. So, not quite. The only way you can do it really is to stick to a single-seated vehicle, and it will fit fine. Pop him back out. I'm going to check Ace, see if he'll fit. So Ace is more bulkier and bigger than the Viper, and Ace will fit with a single seat. Still doesn't please me too much because I prefer two to fit in, but one fits, that's fine, so that's alright. But for now, we're going to put those seats back in and shut that up. And now we'll mess around with some of the goodies. So There's your wings. Some new pieces. You have this right here. So it's a nice little hook to catch, I guess, the Arrester hook from a flag. That's nifty. This piece on the back. Alright, I do like how you're able to close and open the wings, you know, on their own now. So that's a good addition. So we'll pop off these panels, see if there's any new look underneath those. Awfully tight, but one's off. Yeah, a bit new detail. You can see it's got some wiring that's a little colored up, so that's nice. So the tail hook control lever, see, it doesn't do too much. However, this lever does activate the landing gear. There you go. That's good. That's very nice. They should have kept that in. Alright, now open these up and we'll apply the wings. So we'll get one wing on, and they snap in very, very tight. So now we'll go for the next one. Alright, and the other wing went in with no problem. Close that back down. That landing gear back out. So we'll apply the side fins now. So you have one that goes right here. Back out. They hold a lot better than the modern versions did, which is good. They had a tendency of falling out. They snap in super tight as the rest of them. And there's that. Close ones back up. Now we'll pop on some tail fins. So I'm going to go with the black ones. And again, you can change these out. They should be fairly easy, I hope. I guess it's going to depend how hard they snap in. Yeah, they're a lot easier if you attempt to take the wings off. These will come off way easier, and they're nice and secure inside. Cool deal. All right, so we'll test to see how the engine looks with the blast effect. It's a nice little addition to it. Pop it in like that. And then for these, simply just plug them into place. Like that. We'll do the other one. This blast effect one super easy. And then plug and play. There you go. That looks great already. All right, now I'll play around with it, and we'll go ahead and cut, and we'll be right back.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for future content.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
So we'll go over a few more details before we get to the sticker part. So we'll take this out and show you what these blast effects are for. This will go onto the bottom as if it shows the parachute is ejecting. So we have that, which is a nice little touch. It's pretty cool. And then we'll shut this back up. For the time being, we'll take the Skystriker, flip it upside down, And then we'll bring out this new piece, which is called a chin pod. And this will go right into the bottom there. Like that. Cool stuff, man. So we'll get our missile pieces back out. So we'll go ahead and just snap this right back on. And take your ladder and you just loop it over the side. And that's how you get that along. Cool. Now next up, we're going to go ahead and load up the mount with some missiles. So, of course, the large bomb will not go into it. You can take these new additions, and I'm going to pop these here and here. So you got those. We'll take 2 of these, put them on the bottom. So 1 here, and 1 here. We'll take 2 of these and put them here and here. So we'll go ahead and put the landing gear back in, and we'll test out the Skystriker on its stand. It'll plug in just like it itself could be a missile. The ball isn't that great, but it does have this twisty piece where you can turn it to tighten it. So you can loosen it so it rocks, and that way you can get it positioned the way you like, and then just tighten it back up. Okay, and it'll hold. That's cool. Next, we'll bring out our weapon tabs. So these pieces will actually plug into the Skystriker in order you to have extra missiles. As you can see on the bottom, once you take it off the stand, it only has 4 areas for missiles. So you can have 2 here and 2 here. But if you use these, you'll take 1 piece, and there's several spots. So there's several spots mainly along the wing. So we'll do this side. Let me find it. So you take that spot, and there's a little lip on the front of it, and you simply just plug that in like that, and then you can have 2 missiles just like that. And all in all, it'll bring your total to 8 missiles plus the bomb. So that's a nice addition. Now you don't have to put a dual missile holder over here. You can put one of the single ones, but I'm going to use the dual because I like that. I think that's pretty slick. Pop that one up in there, and I'm going to do the same thing. I believe this is a Sidewinder missile, and we're going to put that on the outside. And I'm going to take the smaller ones and actually move these up front. Now I'll go over to my missile cart, and I'll take a couple of these off so I can use them. And they come off pretty easily. And I will put 2 just like that. And then I'll come back down to here on the base and take off these larger missiles. And pop one on each side, just like that. And then I'll get one over here. Like that. And And this bad boy is ready to rock and roll. Get the panel put back on. That pops right back into place with ease. Let's get it into position. So there you go. And it's taken off. That looks really nice. This was a really, really nice addition to add this stand. It really brings out a lot of potential to the way you want to set up your Skystriker. Alright. So, we'll keep these out. And unlike the classic and modern missiles that were hollow, these have a hole. And that would be for your blast effects. So you simply pop it in like that, and then that is a great addition. Really nice. And we'll go over here and we'll take one of these off. We'll go with the medium size, also has a hole in the back. And pop that in, and you have that style. These are really, really cool. That is a nice addition to add. Now, if you didn't want to go with the medium style, you can also go with the large. So I'm gonna go. You have small, medium, large, and extra large. So this will be the large style in there, and there you go. Maybe it's a long range missile. You never know. Cool addition. And obviously the bomb cannot go on while it's on the stand, but you can set it aside. I wouldn't do that if it were real. You're not gonna put a giant bomb on a little like ladder clip. Yeah. All right, so now the fun part. I'm going to add some decals. Anyone who does decals, I always recommend using a pair of tweezers. Here I have some small needle-tipped tweezers, so that way you can get in and pull them up pretty easily if you stick them on wrong. These have come in pretty handy with a lot of work I've done. But we're gonna go ahead and get to that, and we'll be back.
It's pretty as a picnic up here. Cobra! Hey, Ace, we got snakes at the picnic. Skystriker will teach them some manners.
G.I. Joe Skystriker, flying high, is gonna knock the rattler out of the sky. G.I. Joe, American hero.
Rattler's down! I'm taking a closer look. Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe Skystriker, Dragonfly Copter, and Cobra Rattler each sold separately from Hasbro.
Okay, so progress. I'm going to show you the missile cart. I got some stickers applied. Is it perfect? No. Does it look good? Yes. So, there's quite a few on each side. And we'll show you the fuel tank. It's done up nicely. So there you have that. And then pop that right back into there. And it's ready to go. Right, now, Skystriker time. Alright guys, so got some stickers put on. Let's check them out. I put the classic colors on the wings. I put Tomcat, since it's a new one, on the tail fins. Got a bunch of no steps on there. Some no lifts. I put these red stripes right here. I got your little rescue packs up front. And that's pretty much it. These two parts right here, and I got some walkways right in the front. I didn't want to put too much on there just in case I want to customize it later. There are tons of stickers. You could really do whatever you want with this thing. It's great. So also I figured out, so you could use these for the smaller missile rockets as well, but these are technically made to go in here. So they're the machine gun blast effects, you know. So that's pretty nifty. So I'll take that out of here. That's not right, but that looks better. Put those on the front like that, and there you go. All in all, this was a super fun, exciting little project. Kudos to Hasbro. This was fun. It was a lot of stuff, well worth the money. I love it. The only thing I'm not really the greatest about is that it's not modern compatible. It's mainly made for O-ring figures. Again, you can customize the cockpit and do what you want with it to be able to fit modern figures. That's probably what I'm going to do with it. Like I said, I don't really want to cut the pegs off of the seats, but it might have to happen. Then again, it might not, depending if I can get some other seats to fit in there with it. So we'll bring a bunch of the stuff out and get it in the shop for you. And again, this was really, really fun to do. But yeah, if you guys missed out on it, you know, that sucks, but you know, maybe you'll be able to pick one up on eBay at, you know, for a little bit heftier than, you know, what they went for. I saw some people selling the Skystriker alone for $275, and figures were ranging between 30 and 100. I didn't see anything for accessories yet, but I'm sure they'll pop up. But however, this was just a super fun project. You know, you have so much stuff to work with, and it's really, 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 really productive and fun to do. So if you got one, enjoy it. If you didn't get one and you want one, I would definitely recommend trying to get one at your best price that you can get. It is a HASLAB. It will go up in price, and it's just a matter of time. But yeah, so with the plane, you know, there's so many new gadgets on it, and it's really a lot of fun. I'm gonna mess around with this once this video is done and get some things set up so I can display it properly. So yeah, so that's gonna do it. If you guys did like what you saw, please leave a giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.